Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Tower of God lovers, readers, enjoyers, enthusiasts, and aficionados, welcome back to another Tower of God super epic, amazing reading time. It is I, your gracious and respectful host, Chris Allen. But with me, I also have my friend, compatriot, and guide throughout this Tower of Good adventure, the holy of unholiest hairlines, who's currently in my pocket and he's not where he usually is.
Yeah, what's good, man?
So if Adrian sounds different to everyone, it's because, like I said, he's in my pocket. He got jumped by some Ha family ruffians. And he got fucked up, so he's on the down low. He's hiding out, so he's in my pocket for this episode.
Yeah, I know my location,
Yeah,
so
so
I had to hide.
he got to be on the run now. So you know, uh, be prepared for that. Either way, for everyone's viewing pleasure, we have decided to change the POV cam. This is fairly related to how things look right now in the doghouse. So we changed that.
hmm
And for astute observers out there, you will also have noticed that I have decided to rank Poppy Kaiser above Anak. Now, I know this will upset some of you out there. I do not care. And that is because we saw Kaiser in a wife beater. And that honestly pushed her above Anak, sadly enough. If I saw Anak in a wife beater, I would not push her up at all because she is a child, even though she's over 200 years old. But Kaiser in a wife beater, perfectly fine. In fact, encouraged. But either way,
hmm
we are here once again. So, the Holy Hairline, would you mind telling me what's the last thing that happened on Tower of God Z? And I'll give us a little hint
hmm
with this first panel here.
Yeah, so I got a little bit. I remember we successfully retrieved Ding Ding,
Yes, we did.
and Karaka's waiting outside, and he just
Yes.
heard the news. Oh, great, Bomb has Ding Ding. This is gonna be great, right?
Wait,
But we
outside
know from
where?
Bomb's perspective,
Outside.
like on Madaraka's ship, like
Yes.
outside of the cage where um
Yama is.
Yama is, yeah, because he came in and then he got kicked out immediately
Mm-hmm.
because he didn't have Dang Dang. He's like, talk to me when you got the boy. So,
Well, he didn't even get
uh,
in. They didn't even let him in.
no, I think they didn't let him in. Oh, I thought they at least saw each other face to face, or was it like
No,
via
it
like
was
a
his
screen or something?
messenger. It was like
I was
Yama's
like a messenger.
messenger. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that happened. So everyone's waiting for Bomb to come back. Bomb comes back, and everyone hears the good news that he has Dang Dang. This is great. There's an issue because Bomb made a
uh,
promise to Deng Deng and Louie that,
uh,
hey man, I'm not gonna let Yama turn you guys into fighting dogs. He didn't say that was part of the deal. He just said bring Deng Deng, and that's what I'm doing, right?
this
So
is
now we get to talk to him.
crazy.
And then they said they was like, well, what if Yama doesn't agree? He's like, well, I'll fight him.
Dude, Bomb
Bomb
is
straight
so
up says I'll
crazy.
fight him.
That is fucking ridiculous that
Yeah.
Bomb is always. Bomb
So
is the
I can't
first
wait to
one.
see. Yeah, I can't wait to see what the others think of this idea. Like, Kun thought he was crazy, but just wait till Karaka hears the shit.
But Karaka is not gonna like this at all.
Yeah.
So I asked this a
So,
couple times last time, but just to kind of give everyone a refresher, or if by some wayward chance some odd soul happens upon this episode as their first episode, um, so we said that Karaka is not older than Yama, right?
Karaka's fairly new. Yeah.
Okay. So is it also fair to say that Karaka would lose to Yama one on one
Um, I believe so.
if they were trying to fight to the death? Because I think in a fight, Karaka could slip away most of the time, but like if they're trying to kill each other, Yama will likely kill him.
Yeah, I guess you never really know with these types of things, but like from what we've seen of Karaka, a lot of his fighting is often defensive, and it's just like the nature of the way he fights. At
He's a
least until we
pussy.
see some more from him. Yeah, he's always gonna try to get away. Uh, Yama seems like the type that would probably beat him. Yeah, I agree.
But the whole wild card here, and this is the thing I was a little confused about. we have White here. Now, granted,
Yeah.
White isn't at his full power, sure, but at the end of the day, is White older than Yama?
Yes, he should be, I believe.
So Yama should know about White at least in name, right?
Hmm.
Do all the Slayers at least know of each other?
They should. I don't really know for certain. I
I
wouldn't be
see.
surprised if some of them kind of kept to themselves.
Okay,
They
so
are like each their own faction in a way.
of course they're like a family head essentially.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So if both White and Karaka tried to mollywop Yama, what do you think would happen?
I, I think Yama loses to that for sure.
Okay,
I don't think he can take on both.
now the sad part is though, they need Yama to help them because they're trying to get Jinsun, right?
Right, that's the whole goal here. Yeah, they're trying to become like friends.
Okay.
Which is funny because they're part of Fug. That should be a lot
Yeah,
easier, you know?
this should already be like a prerequisite. Like, hey, there's a big guy in Fug that's trapped. We should help him because we're Fug. And I asked you this last time too. I'm like, what the fuck is Luslek doing? Like, Luslek doesn't seem like he's doing anything.
Hmm.
But regardless, so one major question I had is why the fuck is White still here with them?
Probably has nowhere else to go.
Like, why is White helping?
It could be because he's with Karaka too, and Karaka's kind of like a good person to be around for White because Karaka was the person who initially gave White the idea of stealing the souls in the soul room at the floor of death.
Uh-huh.
So Karaka's kind of like a resource for White in a way. Like Karaka has a lot of information that could probably benefit White on like getting souls and things like that. So he's okay with being around Karaka. I think they have a pretty good like relationship with each other.
But White is cognizant of that, like he actually understands, hey, Karaka's a cool guy.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely like White's still definitely like a selfish person, right? Like push comes to shove, he'll only care about himself. But I think he sees Karaka as a pretty useful person to have around.
Okay, and it's crazy that he's helping Bomb in this too, which is wild.
Yeah, and he is Fug at the end of the day, so it just kind of makes sense that he sticks around.
Yeah, this whole
But I can see why you would think that he just kind of did, but
yeah, like this whole thing doesn't make sense to me, man. They're all part of the same team, and there's so much infighting. I feel like this is a major reason why Jihad doesn't even give a shit about these people. They're fighting themselves more than they are the families. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they have a hard time keeping it together.
Like,
I
what
think
the hell?
another reason why White is saying could also be Albelda's condition.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That could be a big part of it too. I forgot because we still don't know what that is. It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Was there anything else I wanted to ask? Because the main thing is, I don't think Yama's gonna care about helping Jinsung, sadly, but he's gonna be either coerced into it or you know, bribed, I guess, to do it. But aside from that, I think that's pretty much it. Unless we missed something else. Was there anything else in the
I mean, there's some stuff that happened before he got Dang. There was some jabroni fighting that we were doing, or some.
No one fucking cares about the jabroni fighting. Or
we defeated Mad Dog.
Yeah, but there was something that they said with Mad Dog though. Something they revealed with what happened.
Oh, what was that?
Remember they said he was like awakening or something?
Oh, yeah. And they just dipped while he was doing transformation, I think it was called.
Yeah, because they said the first time you do it, you're in like extreme pain.
Yeah.
So
this is something unique to canine people.
Yeah,
we're gonna see more of it.
They said that Yama could do it.
Mm-hmm.
So the interesting thing is, right? What if at this point they're trying to give like Vargarv like a power up, so he's actually not a jobber anymore?
I think they're trying to give him a power up so he can stay being a jobber.
Wow.
That even with the power up, like without the power up, he's not a good enough jobber.
Yeah, that's true. So my hope is that Bomb, obviously I don't want him to fight Yama, but if he does, I hope he whips out his whole arsenal and we see like freaking oh my god, what is her name? Evankel. We see Evankel's training pay off because at this point, Bomb is like really stacked and he's not even using any of his shit. Like he really isn't.
Yeah.
So I'm
He's kind
really
of learned
excited.
a lot.
Yeah, he's matured. He's definitely matured.
Hmm.
So I'm so excited to see when he finally like whips out his dick and his double thorns and his double thryoses and his souls and starts clapping someone's cheeks. Like, do you think personally at this point, if he went 100% beast mode, anime rage moment, he could like maybe contest with like a random ranker?
Yeah, for sure. I
Oh
think he
my
could straight
god.
up beat random rankers.
What? This is
I think so.
insanity.
I think it's possible at this point.
And we
It
already
wouldn't
have.
be easy for him, but I think he has the potential. Like if a ranker is slacking, that he could take him out for sure.
Oh my
He has
god.
he's
Yes.
he's essentially like he knows enough to be dangerous. Is what I'm
Okay.
trying to say.
Okay. So he can eke out a win if he's like good with it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. And we already have the precedent, from Urek. Urek at floor 100 was literally fighting toe to toe with freaking oh my god, what's White's dad's name?
Han.
Han, yeah. Like he was literally fisting Han's sword and was fighting even terms with him. So it's like
Hmm.
he was a regular at that point. Like he wasn't even a ranker. He was a regular. Now, granted, it's Urek. Urek is the exception, but like, God motherfucking damn, we do have precedents of regulars fucking rankers. But either way,
Yeah.
even though they're irregulars, either way, I think that's pretty much it. I remember the last thing that straight up happened was I think Yama was gonna like destroy their ship, and then they told him like, oh no, they got him, and he's like, oh okay.
Yeah.
But either way,
Yeah. I think he was just threatening to do it. I don't think he was actually gonna do it.
man, I don't know what this guy. This guy's such a baby. Like I really dislike Yama. Yo, we need. You know what we need to
Yeah.
do? We forgot to fucking do this. I need to DM you this shit too.
Put
So
Yama on the tier list.
yeah, I'm just gonna write it. Yama tier list. I'm not looking at the blog post or anything. But
What
either
are
way,
you thinking? He's a villain at the moment. Where would you put him?
I don't know. Hopefully the
like
this
like villain
session
or not villain currently?
currently I think not villain,
Okay.
but we really got to see based on this session
Yeah, we
where
have to
where he
find out.
goes. But
Yeah.
either way, I
I
think
also want to
that's
mention
yes.
one more thing. I want to mention. This is kind of like on the side, but at the time of recording this, the Tower of God season 2 episode 1 is coming out like tomorrow or something.
Oh
Or 2 days
shit!
from now.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it
Oh
is. Yeah,
shit!
Sunday.
Oh my
I
god!
just want to mention, I've been seeing a lot of things on TikTok of people talking about Tower of God and like being like, "Oh man, I'm so excited for this" and whatever. And a lot of these people haven't read anything. And we can
Really?
kind of say this here because if you're watching this, you definitely passed season 2,
Well, yeah.
or at least you
Look where
should.
we're at, right? Unless
So
we have
yeah,
the
minor
random
season 2
viewer.
spoilers. But yeah, a lot of these people were saying like, "Oh man, I can't wait till Rachel gets what she deserves, bro." They don't know.
Yo, they don't know this bitch
They
is
don't
like a
know.
parasite, man.
Yeah, she's gonna get away every time. It's
E-
gonna be so funny to see people's reactions.
Every
But also,
single time.
they're not even gonna see Rachel for like the first like I don't even know how many episodes. It depends how they do it, because like when are they gonna show Kun's perspective?
I think
After
first
long gone.
12. I'm saying first 12 they don't show.
Yeah, it's definitely within the first 12, but I don't know how, like, they're gonna have to wait a while to see Rachel, so I know people are gonna be, like, upset at first. They're, like,
Because doesn't she
eager
get
to
there
see what.
at the Hell Train arc or no?
No, no, like, you see her when Kun is helping her climb up the tower
Oh
from season
yeah, the
2, like, early season
flashback.
2. Yeah,
That is
so
so
that's when we're
dumb.
gonna see her. I don't know what episode that'll come in on, but they're gonna have to wait, I think. And I find it so funny because that's the one thing you see always in the comment section when people are talking about, like, oh, I can't wait till the season comes. The anime only viewers.
Yeah, because the
Hilarious.
last thing they saw was Rachel fucking him.
Yeah, they're so innocent. I wish I knew what it was like to be an anime only person at this point. I'm like really curious.
Yeah, that's how I used to be, man.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Bruh, they're gonna be shocked when she pushes him again.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, but I think that's season 3 territory, at least
Yeah,
for
I
the
don't think
anime.
they're
There's
gonna
no
get to
shot.
it. Yeah, fuck.
Alright, that's all I wanted to mention. We can
Alright,
get it
cool.
started.
So we can finally begin. So, episode 8 of Tower of God. Here we go. A few months earlier. So here we have Bomb all bloodied and beaten up with his little coon sack. I actually don't know if it's coon sack, but I will dub it coon sack. Madarako's floating castle. Okay, Bomb is tired as shit. Wow, he just fell over. Oh my god, look, there's Hansung. Not again. You're always hurt every time you come back. Dude, that doesn't even look like Bomb. That looks like, what's her name? Fucking Endorsey, kind of. It looks like masculinized, like Endorsey. Same hair.
Mm.
And I always say, Bomb reminds me of Endorsey and Yiwa because he has brown hair, just like them. Thanks, Hansung. Don't mention it. I'm the one who invited you to this hellhole. It's my fault you're getting hurt in the first place. Where's Master Evankel? She's gone for the day. She'll be back tomorrow. You'll probably start your orb training again tomorrow. Here, drink this. It'll make you feel better. Oh my god. This is coffee, not medicine. Focus. Come on. Focus. Oh my god. Wait, so is Hansung an orb user too?
He is, kind of.
So he's
I
literally
don't know if that's like his
surrounded.
specialty, but he can do it.
So he's surrounded by orb users almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, I think Hansung's a little different. You'll see. I think here it explains it.
Okay. Listen for a sec. Remember that canine person Deng Deng you mentioned before? Madarako says he thinks he knows Deng Deng's whereabouts. Huh? Really? Hey, focus! Wow, yeah, Hansung is so mean. Yeah, but he found him in a kind of weird place. I think he's in Yama's territory with a guy named Kanzan guarding him. Kanzan's one of Yama's 3 main guys. He's hiding the son of Yama's second in command. You mean some kind of internal conflict? Okay, so this kind of explains why they weren't giving in Deng Deng now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say.
You were asking this question before.
Yeah, I was. Because I was so confused. I was like, if he's there and they're working for Yama, why aren't they giving him? But now it all makes sense. Yo, fuck is just filled with, like, fuckery. Like, that's all it is. Like, what the hell? It's hard to say for sure, but it looks pretty likely. Anyway, this is a perfect chance for us. Get ready to go and bring back Deng Deng. With Yama's help, we might actually stand a chance against Calivan's forces. Yes! He must be ready. Now. He's keeping his emotions very steady. Once he perfects that technique, he'll be unstoppable. Dude, and Hansung saying that. Oh shit. By the way, I'd like to offer you some advice as a fellow member of FUG. Huh? I know we made a deal with Yama and everything, but remember, he tried to kill you and take your thorn. There's no guarantee he won't stab us in the back, even if you bring back Deng Deng. Yeah, wait till they say what he's gonna do with Deng Deng. Go check him out and see if he'd really be useful on the battlefield or not. If we can't trust him, there's no point bending over backwards to get him to help us. Yeah, that's true. Can't they go to like a potential another Slayer too? Like, it's not like he's the only option.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you saying Jin Sung-ha wanted to turn you into more than just a Slayer? Oh, fuck yeah. If you understand what he was after, no matter how strong your enemies are, don't lose your own sense of self. It's the only way to shine in the darkness that is FUG. Oh my god! Oh my god, he's here! I think, well, this is probably a flashback, but oh my god, look at him, the god. You are you. Don't ever lose yourself. The present. Oh my god, and this is right when he told him too. That's right when he told him. You'll fight Yama? That's right. I only brought Deng Deng here under the condition that he'd be set free. If Lord Yama refuses to guarantee Deng Deng's freedom, I'll fight him. Oh my god, we see his eye! Dude, I love people with the cat eyes. Those are so cool. Slave in Utero. Tower of God. Bay Lord Yama. Oh, we're up to the new arc! Part 1! Alright, I have no clue what this is. I still have no clue what this is. Oh my god, who's this? Sir, we're in big trouble, sir. Huh? Inside the inside the cage of Yama's warship. Kanzan's training room. Wait, isn't Kanzan the guy we saw who was trying to, like, sexually harass the lady?
No, that's different.
That wasn't Kanzan?
That guy was the one who looked like a pug, but they
Yeah.
worked for Kanzon.
Oh, so that wasn't him.
Yeah, Kanzon's the head dog. Those are his like subordinates.
Oh, because I was about to say, because Bomb fought the pug guy, right?
Did he? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think he just fought Mad Dog.
I think you're right,
He
actually.
fought not the pug guy, but the guy who looked more humanish.
Yeah.
When he was sending the others to die, that was way in the beginning.
Okay. 'Cause I'm trying
With
to
the
think.
girl there.
I definitely think Bomb could probably beat the pug guy, but I think Kanzon's
Mhm.
gonna be like our main threat now. I think that's who we're gonna like start to like fuck with.
Yeah.
How dare you disturb my workout? What is it? Well, sir, Deng Deng escaped from the regular arena and is on his way here. Oh God. What? Okay, this guy looks like he's like from like a Russian like boot camp or something. This guy looks like you'd see him. Yeah.
Quick thing. Could you redo the share screen? It like froze for me for some
Oh,
reason.
my bad. La 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 la. Okay, how's it now?
Okay, good.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, this guy literally looks like you'd see him in like a Russian like YouTube video on like how to get
Yeah.
jacked. But either way, what? Third in command in Yama's gang. High ranker, Kanzan. Oh my God. How did he escape? Where was Mad Dog? I heard a regular named Juvial Grace showed up and beat Mad Dog. It sounded like he's the Slayer candidate we've been hearing about. What the fuck is that thing right there? What the hell? Juvial Grace? That little amateur is a Slayer candidate? Dude, this guy looks angry. Oh my God. What a goddamn mess. What should we do, sir? Well, I guess we don't have a choice. We must get rid of Deng Deng before our Canine Tooth Festival, no matter what it takes. Oh my God! I don't care if that Slayer candidate or whatever gets in the way. Yo, they never care. Dude, this guy looks like an Olympian swimmer. Like, he looks like he's going to the
Yeah.
fucking Olympics. Fight Yama? That's crazy. I know how you feel, but that's impossible, Bomb. We've got to stay on his good side if we want him to help us. Besides, we're on Yama's home turf here. We'd never stand a chance against him. I know, but I promised Deng Deng I'd set him free. No matter how badly we may need Yama's help, if he doesn't promise to let Deng Deng go free, I won't let him have Deng Deng. When I think of how Deng Deng would have to spend the rest of his life as a fighting dog if Yama got his hands on him, it reminds me of when I first joined Fug. Oh God, that's when he has PTSD. You look at Deng Deng and fucking Louis. Having to live your life on someone else's terms. Yo, Bomb doesn't like that. It's just so sad. Bomb. Dude, look at Coon, man. Yo, I feel like anytime Bomb like does like the speech of like sadness or like emotion, Coon is just gonna like support him. Coon is gonna fold and be like, okay, I'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
But now, what's going on here? Are you guys having fun without me? Oh, look, there they are! Isu, were you eavesdropping? I'm a scout, man. Eavesdropping is what I do. Fucking, yeah, Shibisu's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so you might have to fight Yama for that guy Deng Deng, huh? No way! Who said anything about fighting? We're here to ask Baylord Yama for help. We'd never beat Yama in a fight anyway. Even if we stood a tiny chance of winning, what good would fighting do? We could set Deng Deng free. What does that matter? What matters now is getting Yama to help us save Jinsung Ha. Hey, take it easy. Rescuing my master and making sure Deng Deng walks free would be the best of both worlds. If Yama refuses to let Deng Deng go, what's the point of asking him for help? What do you mean? That's how everyone in Fug rolls. Did you just realize that? Stop fighting, guys. Let's put our heads together and try to come up with something. We'll never solve anything if you keep arguing like this. Who knows, Kun, if we try hard enough. Excuse me. Maybe we'll think of a way to get Yama to help us and let Deng Deng go. That's right. You totally get it, Isu. These guys are nuts. Wow, so Bomb is out here like, yeah, thanks, Shibisu. And Kun is just looking at them like, these people are so dumb, bro. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but that... Oh, wait, fuck, that's fucking Rack. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but that blue turtle is an idiot. What? Yo! Yo, Rack is such a fucking asshole.
Rack is like, just solve the problem, Kun. Come on.
Like, he doesn't even know
Stop
what's
complaining.
happening, but he just says, yeah, Kun's wrong. I'm the only sane one here. Oh no, look who's coming in. There you are, jovial Grace. Huh? I heard you brought Deng Deng back. Karaka? He still scares me every time I see him. Where's Deng Deng? He's resting on the warship. To be honest, I'd rather not let you see him. I get it. I'm not here to see him. Good work. Thanks to you, we can get into Lord Yama's mothership. So let me ask you this at this point, Adrian. If Yama just like straight up like let's just say negotiations go sour, right? Like something goes wrong, and Yama starts swinging at Bomb. Is Karaka gonna help Bomb?
I think he would. Yeah.
This is
Since they're kind of in the
insanity.
same boat together. Even though he's not happy with Bomb, I think he would still, like, side with him.
This is crazy, bro. You think he feels sad that like Jinsung likes him more than he likes Karaka?
Maybe. But I think the biggest thing is just the fact that, like, less jealousy, but more the fact that they are kind of like colleagues.
Okay.
The fact that, like, they're both trained under Jinsung.
Wow. Okay, damn. Also, this is a little bit of a side question with Karaka here, but you know how Karaka kind of transfers like into like another armor?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like how like his being is? So does he not have a physical body? Is it just like his soul that travels around and there's just no body?
He has a body. Well, I guess it's kind of hard to explain. I guess you could say it like that, yeah. They say his heart is what's stored away, but I guess you can consider that his true body as well, because if that dies, he's in trouble, whereas any other part, he's kind of okay. Like,
Okay.
he can fix it from there.
So
So,
what
yeah,
the reason I'm asking this is because I'm asking like, does Karaka actually have like a physical look aside from this armor?
he does. Yeah. People who wear armor like this, they have, like, a true body, or, like, a true version of themselves.
So the heart isn't essentially just his heart.
Yeah, it's more than that, for sure.
Okay, got it. Now, all we have to do is get him to cooperate. Well, get ready. We're heading into Yama's warship soon. Yeah, I'm noticing Bomb's not saying anything to him about what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Bomb, are you okay? I'm really trying to get used to this, but it's so hard. I can't believe I'm actually working with that man. Yeah, how does he feel about fucking White? Which one's worse, Karaka or White? I feel like White is way worse to work with, yeah.
White is a psycho.
After all the trouble he caused me and my friends. Bomb. Anyway, let's put all that dark stuff behind us. Come on, we have to think of how to get Yama to help us and let Deng Deng go. Hey, idiot, I never agreed to your stupid little plan. I'd rather just hand Deng Deng over to Yama. See, Kun is being dumb, because Bomb isn't gonna let that happen. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Kun, don't be like that. You're a light bearer. Find out whatever you can about the cage. Shut up. Damn, yo, Kun is so mean to everyone, man. Kun's got a point too, but I refuse to give in here. Yama doesn't see me on equal footing. Even if we manage to get him to help us now, there's a good chance he'll stab us in the back as soon as we're in trouble. If Yama turns against us, it could even put my friends in danger. Yeah, that's a very big thing. Yama could just be like, fuck this shit, now I'm killing you. I have to get Yama to see me as his equal, which means... Aw, Kun, let's work together one last time, just like the old days. Remember how nice that was? I'll just have to be even firmer. Yo, I love this. Like, what is Bomb's reaction to this? I need to be like a little like this is how you know Bomb's a nice guy. It's like, oh, what are we gonna do, Bomb? They're not listening to us. What are we gonna do? politely tell them again. Like, no, this is not how you do this. This is so funny. Nice. Fuck. Let's just let him have Deng Deng. Don't be so stubborn. Let's at least talk about it. 10 minutes later. What? Canine Tooth Festival? Deng Deng and Louie's room, where they hug each other. Yeah, Lord Yama probably wants me to be the main event of the Canine Tooth Festival. It's supposed to start tomorrow. What's Canine Tooth Festival? And why does it matter so much to Yama? Canine Tooth Festival is a big festival to celebrate how Lord Yama beat a gigantic monster and saved his people way back in ancient times. The three huge fangs are a symbol of that monster. They say it's still sleeping in the cage. What the fuck? During the festival, the leaders of Yama's gang fight each other to try and show who's tougher. What the fuck? It's supposed to show the monster how brave we are and put its soul at ease. This sounds like so dumb. This is literally just Fight Club. Like, yeah, let's just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
The highlight of this festival is the Fang Stealing Ceremony. The Rugrat, chosen to be the star of the Canine Tooth Festival, has to escape from the cage with the massive Fang. The leaders divide themselves up into defense and offense teams and try to steal or protect the Fang. If they manage to defend the Fang until midnight, the Rugrat hands the Fang over to Lord Yama and the festival comes to a close. But the last few Canine Tooth Festivals ended on a kind of lame note. The fights between the leaders were pretty epic, but none of the Rugrats were very good at defending the Fang. The people in the gang are worried about their future. They wonder if maybe we fighting dogs will never produce another rancor. Wait, so I don't understand something. What the fuck does the Rugrat have to do with anything? Like, it sounds like they just do
Rugrats
nothing.
are like the younglings. They're like the next generation of
Okay.
canines, and they're worried that they're not as promising.
But I don't understand something. You're putting them up against the leaders in the gang, which I'm assuming are all rankers, right?
I think the teams are balanced somehow. I forget how. I don't really know. I don't think they're straight up fighting the rankers.
Well, it's rankers on both sides. There's rankers helping the Rugrat, from what I could
Yeah.
tell, and there's rankers against them. But it's like, you're still putting a regular against rankers. Even if he has rankers helping them, what realistically can the Rugrat do?
I'm sure that's not the issue though. If they're saying it's underperforming, then it's definitely because of the fact that like the Rugrats aren't really doing their side of the job as well.
Okay.
Like if it was because of the rankers, then like the whole festival itself is like very flawed. But if they've had a successful ones in the past, it makes sense that like it could,
I guess.
that's not the issue.
Okay. So let's see. I see. So that's why he wants you, Deng Deng. By showing off your abilities, he's hoping to guarantee the future of his gang and bring everyone together. I can see why you matter so much to Yama. The people living in the cage don't have many kids after all. So, you know what the perfect solution would be to this? Bring Deng Deng back, have him participate, or have Bomb participate, or whoever. I guess it kind of has to be Deng Deng because that's his people, right? Have Deng Deng participate in the festival, and then once it's over, set him free. At that point, he's done his job. He showed everyone, hey, have hope, keep training, fight for Lord Yama, and then peace out. That's it. There you go.
Yeah, let's see if Yama's cool with that. Let's ask him.
I don't want to ask him, but isn't that bad news for us? That means there's no chance Yama will let Deng Deng go. But Canine Tooth Festival, and offense and defense, maybe we can take advantage of this. Oh yeah, look at Shibisu's face. I thought you didn't want to help him. I don't. I'd rather not work together, but I want to rescue Jin Sung Ha and break all ties with Fug as soon as possible. But Bomb probably thinks we'll have to keep working with Fug if we work together now. That's why he'll want to strike first and show them who's boss instead of bending over backwards to do what they want. That way, he'll keep his spot at Fug. And he won't have to worry about anyone taking our friends hostage and threatening him like before. I'm not cold enough to ignore a friend in need. Aw, yeah. Wow, you managed to bring Deng Deng back? Nice work. So, are you going to see Baylord Yama now? I wonder who's talking to Bomb here. Oh, who it is. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Master Evan Kell. How are things on your end? Here? Well, I think this guy wants to join forces with you, too. It seems like there's something weird going on with Jihad's forces right now. Anyway, I'll try to finish things up here and leave soon. Thank you. By the way, if Yama refuses to let Deng Deng go, are you really going to fight him? Yes. Hansung's got a message for you. You crazy bastard. Oh my god, wait, how are they getting messages from Hansung? He's in prison.
Probably like a text. No,
Oh, wow.
not Jinsung, Hansung.
I'm stupid. Yeah, no. I always get their
Yeah.
names confused. God damn it. You're quite something, kid. As if it's not enough that you joined Fug just to save your master. Now you're even trying to shake things up at Fug? That's probably what my master would want. Oh god, okay, we have Yama's people here. How the hell did those guys manage to find Deng Deng? Madarako, that smartass. Aren't you excited, Gato? I'm assuming this very tall gentleman is Gato. Dude, look at this shit. They're dressed like so modern. This is so weird to see them dressed like this. What the hell? Oh god, I don't like Gato. You know what vibes Gato gives me?
Uh-huh.
This guy reminds me of fucking Reflejo.
Oh,
I don't know if it's because of the
kind of,
head
yeah.
shape, but or maybe his face, but he reminds me of Reflejo. I have a feeling he's
I
gonna be
see.
loyal like Reflejo too. But either way, your son's finally going to be in the cage. Yes, sir. Deng Deng's father. Oh shit, what the hell? Second in command in Yama's gang. High ranker. Gado. Where's Culden and Jordan? Where did they wander off to? Deng Deng's coming back. They're practicing for Canine Tooth Festival, sir. Dude, look at how like I don't want to say like high society, but look at how like disciplined Gado is. He calls him sir.
Mm-hmm.
See that, Culden? Oh god, this guy looks crazy. What the fuck? And that was only level 2, partial transformation. I'll show you what I've got at the Canine Tooth Festival. Number 8 in Yama's gang. Upper ranker. Jordan. Damn, he's growing furry. But can you describe to me what an upper ranker is?
Probably something close to high ranker, but not quite. If I were to guess.
Okay, I assumed as much too, but definitely not top 1000, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Impressive. He's really gonna tear up that arena. Number 6 in Yama's gang. Upper ranker. Colden. Look at those little punks. Having all kinds of fun. See, look, this is what I like about Yama. Yama likes his subordinates. Like, if they're fighting, if they're like embodying his values, he seems to just like let them roam free. He seems like he could be like a very chill guy, but very hot headed guy. This is
Mm-hmm.
interesting if we just ignore the fact that he does slavery. But either way, this Canine Tooth Festival is going to be special. One of the elders' envoys is going to be there. Plus, we'll have a Slayer candidate and Karaka watching. We have to show them our very best. Yeah, sure. What should we do about the elder's envoy? He'll be here soon. Deng Deng comes first. Send someone to greet him. What's he coming now for? He's probably gonna get on my case about this. I'll be in the Royal Hall with Kanzon. Bring Karaka with you. Yes, boss. Dude, look at fucking Kanzon. Kanzon is gonna get jobbed by Bomb. I wonder if is that thing on his head like a scar, or is that just like a hair thing?
I don't know. Probably a hair thing.
Okay.
I guess.
A few hours later. Alright, so the ships are flying in. It's ferrying the people. Here we have Gado and his little subordinate, I'm assuming. We're unfurling the stairs. Oh my god, and there he is, the old man. And the other old man, Madarako. Welcome, Lord Karaka. Oh my god, bro, this guy looks like a man. I've been waiting for you. You must be Gato. I've heard all about Fuck. I've heard a lot about you. It's an honor, sir. Um, where's Deng Deng? Deng Deng's still in the warship. We can't just hand him over to you. He's our bargaining chip with Yama. You mean, we'll let you have him if Yama promises to help us. I understand how you feel as Deng Deng's father, but try to see this from our point of view too. See, look at this. Karaka is being so reasonable. Like, okay, maybe he's being a little unreasonable, but he's so eloquent. Like Karaka is like he's not a complete just utter dickhead like White is. Like White is a fucking animal. Like you can't even like
Mm-hmm.
look at that guy and think he's okay. But Karaka, like, if you speak to him, he'll hear you out. He'll respond accordingly. Like he'll never be like an asshole. Karaka is a disciplined individual, man. I like this guy. All right, makes sense. And look, this guy too. Yo, these are two well distinguished gentlemen. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm gonna name this title.
The gentleman episode.
Yeah, this I can't spell this shit. Well distinguished gentlemen. There we go. That's the episode name. Maybe. Now, allow me to lead the way. Lord Yama is waiting to see you. Sure. Inside the cage in Yama's floating castle, the Royal Hall. Oh my god, they brought Bomb here. So you know what this means? This means
Mm-hmm.
Bomb didn't tell them what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they would bring Bomb if they knew this.
Yep.
Excuse me. So I have a feeling the episode's gonna end with Bomb saying it, but let's see. Lord Yama, I present to you Slayer Karaka and Slayer candidate Jovial Grace. Dude, Karaka just looks angry, but it's just his mask. Like he can't help it. Very good. Huh? Long time no see, Karaka. That must be him. So wait, at this point, isn't Kanzong like trying to betray Yama technically?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because he doesn't want Deng Deng to get back here.
Right.
Okay. Also, this guy looks like a fucking weirdo. Holy shit, this guy on the right is so weird. Oh my god, look at him. He has Denji teeth. I haven't seen you before, Slayer candidate. Oh wait, fuck. I haven't seen you before, Slayer candidate. Although you've sure heard lots about me. Slayer Bay Lord Yama. Why don't I see Deng Deng with you? I told you to bring him here. Sorry, but we can't let you have Deng Deng yet. We still don't know whether you'll do what we want. Instead, we'll show you a video to prove we've got him. And of course, there he is. Deng Deng's safe and sound in our warship. Don't worry. We'll let you have him as soon as you promise to help us attack Jihad's army. You know what's funny about this shit? Number one, this could be a doctored fucking video. Number two, what if Yama just straight up says like, you know what? I don't like this. I'm going and I'm getting him. Now at that point they might fight. We don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest thing is, what if he agrees? He takes Deng Deng, and they're like, okay, come and help us. And then they go, they attack, they try and get Jinsung, and then like Yama just says, nah, I don't care. Like I was lying. I'm not gonna help you guys.
That's literally the reason Han Sung Yu was talking about in the beginning of this chapter.
Like
And Baum was mentioning it too. Like you have to earn his respect too. Just
yeah,
like doing this thing might not be enough.
exactly. Like I feel like this guy really doesn't give a shit. He just wants Deng Deng, and then he's gonna tell you like piss off. He's gonna make you hear
Yeah.
what you want.
Baum noted that that would be even more dangerous if like Yama turned tail like while they attack, because now they're attacking with half the forces they thought they had.
Yeah, exactly.
It would put more people in danger.
Yep. All right, so here's Deng Deng. Deng Deng. Wow, he looks just like he did when he was little. Deng Deng. He'll make an excellent fighting dog. Perfect. Tell me what you guys want. I'll do whatever you want as long as it's nothing too crazy. Oh god, okay. So not only is Bomb gonna say some craziness, now they're gonna tell him, hey, we want to attack Jihad's forces, who are led by Caliban of all people, to get back Jinsung. Very well. We want. No. First. Huh? Oh, it's Bomb! There's something you have to promise about Deng Deng. Jovial grace? Otherwise, I won't let you have Deng Deng. See, at this point, this doesn't make sense because if Bomb goes against this, right? At this point, wouldn't Karaka help Yama?
I don't think so.
So you think Karaka will back up Bomb?
Even though he doesn't like it, I still think he's closer to Bomb than he is with Yama.
Wow. Even though Yama will probably give them a better chance of helping Jinsung?
Well, I mean, if Bomb leaves, I'm pretty sure Evankel no longer gets involved Hansing Yu. I mean,
Was Evangel gonna get involved in the
actually,
first
no,
place?
it's not true. It's not true, actually. No, I think a big reason why Karaka wouldn't turn on Bomb is again, the connection with him and Jinsung Ha.
So because
Like, they
Jinsung
are
values
together on
Bomb,
this.
so because he's like Bomb or he's Jinsung's like favorite student, like he's not gonna.
Because they're both students of Jinsung. And they both want the same thing. It's just the method that's the problem. So if Bomb starts like becoming an issue or something like that, I feel like he's still gonna side like, and this is just me speculating, but I still feel like he's gonna side with Bomb because siding with Yama is not a guarantee that he'll help you.
Okay.
Bomb still wants what Karaka wants. They both want the same thing. It's just the method they argue.
Okay.
That's just me thinking out loud here, but like, yeah.
Okay.
Like, and even in the beginning, right? Like Yama didn't even let Karaka pull up to the ship, like his station or whatever. Without having Ding being like, they're not like on a friendly terms.
I mean, I personally feel like Yama's probably not on friendly terms with most people. He seems like he's really an asshole.
Yama literally doesn't give a shit about Jinsung, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
At least not now.
Wow.
Like, he couldn't care less what happens to him.
Dude, this is
Bomb actually
sad.
does care.
Wait, so do the Slayers even give a fuck about the whole purpose of Fug?
They're own people. It's hard to say. Like, it goes. It's based. It's different for each Slayer.
This is fucking crazy, man. This is wild.
Bug's a mess.
Yeah, wow. Holy shit, it is way worse than I thought. Wow. Anyway, let's keep going. So, promise. Promise what? I heard you want to make Deng Deng one of your fighting dogs. But Deng Deng wants to climb the tower as a free regular, not a fighting dog. Excuse me. I want you to promise to set Deng Deng free. Free? What the hell is he saying? My understanding is that once he becomes a fighting dog, he'll have to obey you for the rest of his life. And if he becomes a rancor, it'll be hard for him to ever escape from here. If that's how Deng Deng will have to spend his life, I'm afraid I won't be able to hand him over to you, Lord Yama. Dude, you know what's crazy? Bomb has no fear saying this. Like, Bomb literally doesn't give a shit. He's like, I don't care who you are, I'm telling you how it is. Oh my god, he's getting up. Oh my god. Or I think he's jumping towards them, I'm not sure. Huh? Oh my lord. Okay, well, we could kind of see how Yama's taking it. Oh, okay, damn, never mind. Hey, Slayer candidate, say that one more time. What do you want me to do with Deng Deng? If you say that shit one more time, I'll crush that puny head of yours. Oh my god! Lord Yama, stay out of this. I want you to give him freedom. I saw your territory when I went to get Deng Deng. Combat dogs with no sense of self, abandoned dogs forced to fight, servants acting on behalf of your gang without even knowing what's right or wrong. It feels like this massive gang exists just to serve you. I understand that's how you created this gang and made it stronger, but because of that kind of forceful leadership, eventually, people like Deng Deng end up wanting to run away. I mean, seeing the way you take away people's individual freedom, force them to obey your every command, slavery, and have no interest in anything that threatens Fug or what's happening on the outside. Honestly, I wouldn't want to be one of your fighting dogs either. I don't think people want to be these things. Like what the hell? I never thought this was something that was wanted. To me, you seem less like a god, Slayer, and more like a mean old thug. Dude, Bomb not only came in his house, said, "You're not getting what you want," he then called him a thug.
Is
What
this what
the?
he meant by being a little more firm?
Yo, I, maybe. I'm honestly a little scared.
Is this firm enough?
For Bomb standard, I think so. A thug, huh? Did you come here to die? Of course not. I came here to persuade you. At that same moment, inside the cage, dock number 2. Wait a minute, what symbol is that?
Fuck.
Oh, that's Fug? Okay. For some
Well,
reason I thought it was
specifically Fug Elder.
okay, okay. I thought it was like for some reason Wool Hike song, but I got it mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
I really like what I'm seeing right here. Oh my lord. Welcome, Elder's envoy and his attendants. What the fuck, is he in a fucking cube? What is this? Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh my god, he's huge. Wait a minute.
You know these people, bro.
Yeah, wait a minute. Isn't that Apple?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that Ghost?
Mm-hmm.
What? That's Ghost? Oh my god. Yo, anime only watchers are gonna be so confused. Holy.
You're confused.
Yeah, I'm a little confused too, but like, bro, Ghost looks menacing. Wait, I don't understand something. Wait a minute. Didn't Rachel get Ghost to ferry her through like the first floor?
Yeah.
But Ghost is in Fug.
Right.
Wait, so but Head On gave Rachel Ghost.
What is Ghost? Who is he? What is he?
I don't know. Oh my god, and that's in wait, so is this implying that Ghost is the Elder?
No, the Elder's inside the cube.
Okay, okay, so Ghost is a part of the
his
envoy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Wow. Damn, I feel like that was a long one. Holy shit. That was a fucking big boy one. Ease of A. Let me get the blog post. Are they both the same one? Oh, fuck, the call failed. Oh, let me get him back on the line.
Please leave your message for...
God damn it, he called me back. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Pocket malfunctioning. Let me call him.
Please leave...
God damn it. Fuck. Okay, well, let's get the blog post up. Let's get this image up. Oh my god. Okay, well, the image is pretty cool, but let me work on getting Hairline back in here. I hope he's not calling me again.
Please leave your message.
God fucking damn it, he keeps calling me. I think. I don't know. Okay, quick intermission here. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll fucking read the blog post myself if I need to. But let's take a look at what's going on with Adrian. Hold up. So I'm kind of waiting to see if he's going to call me back. Let's see. Let me do it one more time.
Please leave your message.
God fucking damn it. Okay, he left the thing too, which is interesting. Okay, so just in case he decides to come back or whatnot, I guess I can keep going for now, and hopefully in the middle he'll call me. But I guess for this one, I will do the blog post. So, neighbor end note. Bomb used "you're a bully" technique. Yama is angry. I like the way SIU outlined that. But either way, here we have a picture, obviously, of what just happened. Bomb versus Yama. One thing I do want to point out, though, is that Yama and Bomb, or not Yama and Bomb, these afterward pictures are kind of getting not as fan requested as they usually were. Now it's kind of just like something like that either just happened or a little like random doodle with like something that's related at the time, like a holiday. We're not really getting like fan requests anymore, which is kind of sad. And I'm always gonna go back to the cherry blossom because that's the last main fan request I remember. But either way, on to the blog post. Hi there. This is SIU. For the afterwards sketch this week, I decided to draw a bomb facing off with Yama. In line. Oh, is that a hairline? Okay, wait, maybe we could call him now. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh, let's see if he picks up. Oh shit. Hey there.
Hey, sorry. I think I lost connection. There's like a storm outside. I just lost everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, there was a storm here too. I guess it moved on to you. It kind of passed me already.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, so I started the blog post, but I was right at the beginning, so you could just start at the beginning if you want.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me just open it up real quick.
Yeah, I was also saying that the blog post pictures now, they're more kind of what happened in the episode where back in the day SIU used to take more requests and now he doesn't really take requests anymore, which is kind of sad.
Mhm. Yeah, but I mean, they're good. I like them. I like that they're relevant. Like, I'm kind of okay with this style too.
Man, I like seeing Bomb and stuff in like situations they'd never be in.
Well, you know, there's still more chapters. Maybe he'll get back to it.
I doubt
This might
it.
just be like a phase.
That's true, but I doubt it. Either way.
Yep.
It's up to you. You're good to go.
All right, here we go. Hi there. This is SIU. Oh wait, let me start with the end note.
Yes.
Bomb used "You're a bully" technique. Yama's angry. All right. Hi there. This is SIU. For the afterwards sketch this week, I decided to draw a bomb facing off with Yama, in line with that, with what happened today. They actually have a large height difference. Bomb would not be small if he was in Korea in real life, but Yama's monstrously huge. Lore-wise, he is 270 centimeters. It's 8 feet 10 inches.
Oh my god.
But if I draw him that big all the time, perspective and such becomes difficult to deal with, so I just adjust for the panels. So I adjust for the panels here. Lore is lore. I think the art direction is more important personally. This chapter, we got why I said why Bomb and Yama might fight. There's the conversation between Bomb and Kun right now. Bomb is Fug to avenge his teacher, but if Bomb had to pick the one organization he hates the most, that would be Fug. Bomb doesn't have a love-hate relationship with Fug, it's just pure hate.
Wow.
In the situation where he is forced to join hands with such an organization, you can see him try to stay true to himself. Urich once said to Bomb, "Don't change," and I think that reflects Urich's character in a lot of ways. He experienced many things as he came into the tower and met many people, but he's still trying to escape the tower. In some ways, he's the most faithful to his original reasons for entering the tower. But to be fair, it might be entirely because he was on another class when he came in.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, remember we learned fairly recently that people in the tower, when they become rankers, they stop aging.
Did it actually say that? Like, specifically? I forget that part.
Well, I don't know if it said it specifically, but I think we kind of surmised that. Because remember, Evan Kell sent Bomb to one of the people who never became a ranker, but he basically could have. And because of that, he ended up aging, like, physically, I guess.
Well, he could just be old, you know?
I mean, that's true, but he looks older than Jinsung, and look how old Jinsung is.
You know, different species in the tower. Just because everyone looks humanoid doesn't mean they all age the same.
I guess that's true, but at the end of the day, I'm assuming it's the Shinsu in the tower that kind of keeps you, like, healthy and immortal, right?
Yeah, and it's also, like, you have to be good with Shinsu, too. I think there's, like an element that's, like, the user is responsible for as well, to, like, slow down their aging.
So, obviously, I don't think you'd have the answer for this, but if Eric goes outside the tower, like, will he die, like, quicker because there's no Shinsu there?
I don't think so. For starters, I think he came from outside the tower, so he's definitely experienced the air before.
Okay.
And another thing is, like, the whole Shinsu holding your age back thing, I think if you were to leave that and go to the outside world, and I don't know the answer to this because, like, this is all speculation, but I
Mhm.
assume the clock would just start ticking from where you left off. It's like whatever your body's age would be, like relative to us, would be
Mhm.
where you start. So you just start aging normally,
I see.
unless there's something else out there. I don't know. Maybe there's Shinsu outside or some sort of alternative to Shinsu outside. There must be some sort of power. I mean, we're talking about Tower of God here. There's no way you go outside and it's just people in business suits going to work. It's just Korea or something.
Yeah. Wow.
There's no way.
Okay. You think people on the outside of the tower can live as long as people on the inside?
Maybe. Yeah. I wouldn't. You know, um,
You wouldn't
rule
write it
that
out.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's possible, sure. But I definitely think there's stuff that is probably unique to the tower. I mean, just thinking about how Jihad and his companions came into the tower, climbed up, and like basically claimed siege to it. I mean, a big thing is that they all got their immortality contracts,
So they
which I
weren't
assume is something.
yeah.
What's up?
So they weren't. So when they say immortality, does that mean like they literally can't die, or they age forever? Like you literally
I think
can't
it's a
kill
little
them,
bit of
right?
both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the only information we really have, or we have a little bit of information on the immortality contract, but the only thing that we have that would help us with this question that you're having on like what, like, you know, if it stops age and stuff like that, is kind of the fact that we know that blood matter has a different contract where he has to kind of sacrifice his people
Mad
to
fucked
fuel
up.
him.
Mad
Yeah,
fucked
which is
up.
super messed up. But that makes me think that well, first of all, those people live our lives, our lifespan, so maybe it's not as messed up as you think.
Wow.
It's like they're living our lives. So you're saying our lives are too short, I guess, then, huh?
I mean, listen.
But
If we're comparing it to the people in the tower, it's way too short.
yeah, it is short, yeah. But what that makes me think about is that the fact that like all these immortality contracts could all be different, like per family head. Like maybe all of them got the same thing except for blood matter, but like maybe they had to sacrifice something, or maybe there's like rules to it or something like that. Or it's like you have no aging, but you do, or I don't know. Like it seems like each one was personal, is what I think, but I could be wrong.
I think you might be wrong here. I mean, I have no way to know, but I think you could be wrong because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think blood matter was just the exception. I think the administrators
It was
just
just the
hated him.
exception.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they
I
just
could be
disliked him. Oh my god, there's a huge fucking cockroach in my room. Oh my god. Give me 1 second here, Len. Holy shit. Oh my
Yeah,
lord.
you're good. Let's listen to this now. Let's see how this goes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it touched me. It crawled on my leg.
No way, dude.
Holy shit, it crawled on my fucking leg. Oh. Bro, I knew something touched my leg. I flicked that shit. That shit came off. That shit's huge. Oh my god. I stepped on it though. It's dead, but holy shit, it's in the corner.
He's trying to be your friend.
Yeah, well, he's dead now. Oh my god. Shit literally crawled out from under my desk and it fucking touched me. Oh my god. Okay,
That's why you don't store food in your room.
it didn't come from my fucking room. It came from the outside.
Well, I'm saying that like roaches hang out in places where there's food. So
Well, it
like we
definitely
have
can't.
roaches in our house, but they're only in the kitchen.
Well, it definitely can't get my food because it's all sealed. But either way. Oh my god, I'm so glad it's dead though. Holy shit. Um. Okay, you could keep reading the blog post. I'm gonna.
Okay, while you clean up.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with this thing in the background right now.
All right.
I still
Here we
hear
go.
everything, by the way.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Where were we? Okay. In the conversation between Yama and Bum, I tried to keep tensions up a little. Yama is human, but more like a wild beast. Less of a fighting dog raised by someone, but a real wild dog raised in the wild like a great beast. If Bum's lines sounded like they were teething the line, that's good.
Holy
Whether
shit.
what Bum did today will help save Ha Jin-sung, I don't know. But let's look forward to seeing Bum acting like himself as he moves forward. That's what makes everything fun. Even though it's not summer, we already have watermelons at the mart. It's my favorite fruit. I love watermelon juice too. I survived summer on watermelon alone. Watermelon salad, watermelon juice, watermelon shaved ice, watermelon slice, watermelon, and watermelons, and a spoon watermelon. Yeah, I like watermelon too. Yeah, the summer's good too. I just had it this morning actually.
I'm literally eating it right now before I got
It's the
violated.
perfect summer food. It really is.
Before this roach
hydrates.
violated my freaking leg.
Yeah. I don't like watermelon juice though. I like eating the fruit by itself, but like when you squeeze the juice out of it, I feel like it takes away from the fruit. Just my opinion. Carrying on. Recently, I've had some difficulties in personal life, but when those come up, I keep myself sane as I work. I tend to be drawn to sweet things, so that's why I'm getting fat again. I think.
Wow.
You should be as well as what you eat. I wonder if I'm well. Hold on to my mental state and keep working it.
My
Recently, I
mental
got a
state
cold
is
again.
fucked.
We'll keep working on it. Recently, I got a cold again after a bit of drizzle. Everyone, don't catch any colds and stay healthy. Eat food appropriate for the season. I hope you look forward to next week. Stay happy, have a good week, and see you next week. Thank you. Boom. Completed.
Nice. Oh my god, bro, this roach ruined my whole mood.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's the second time in my life I've ever seen a roach in my house. Oh my god.
And probably the first time it crawled on you.
Yeah, that was the first time it touched me, yes.
The audacity.
Bruh, that thing, like, I kicked it off my leg, right? I felt it before I said anything, and I kicked it, and I'm like, okay, I thought it was a centipede, because centipedes have crawled on me before. But nah, that shit was a huge-ass roach. I kicked it so hard, it, like, broke its neck or something. So, it was, like, on the floor, like, spazzing out, like, it couldn't move properly, so I took a slipper and I beat the shit out of it.
They're like Uruk Mazino to the roach.
Bruh, that roach fucked with the wrong person. Okay, well, I shoved it in my toilet. I'm gonna go flush it down the toilet, and before I do it, I'm gonna take a piss on it, because I have to pee, because I'm scared now. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I'll be back in, like, 15, 20 seconds. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Excited for Tog, man. New chapter and new episode on Sunday.
Okay, I flushed that motherfucker down the toilet. Oh, I am so scared now. Even though the problem's over, now I feel like another one's gonna come out and, like, touch me, but... Oh my god.
Lightning doesn't strike twice.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I feel like when there's one, there's more, but nah, that shit was, like, actually huge. I'm pretty sure there's not another one. I would have seen it. Unless it made it and had babies somewhere. But either way, oh my god. That scared the fuck out of me. So, now that we're done with that, Adrian, would you like to keep going?
Yeah, you know we gotta do another.
Alright, so Tower of God, Episode 9, Roach Free Edition. Inside the Cage, Doc number 2. Oh, I really like what we're seeing here, man. Oh, yeah. Welcome, Elder's Envoy and his attendants. Oh my god. And then we see Ghost. Dude, Ghost looks so crazy. Especially his teeth. Where's the Slayer? The Elder's Envoy wants to speak with him. Lord Yama is with some other guests. Wow, she is so hot. Guests. Who could be more important than the Elder's Envoy? So let me get this straight. So this Elder's Envoy isn't the Elders themselves, right? It's their, like, messenger.
The Elder could be there. I think there is one there.
Oh, really?
Traveling in the box, yeah.
But they're calling it the Envoy.
Yeah, I think the Envoy includes the Elder as well. I could be wrong, though.
Okay. So, are the Elders strong?
Yeah, typically.
Would Jinsung be considered a Fug Elder?
He's not.
He's not.
He's old, but he's not a Fug Elder.
Okay, damn. Are the Fug Elder... I mean, obviously Lustluk is older than him. He literally founded it, but, like... Are the Fug
Yeah.
Elders even older than Jinsung?
They could be, but I wouldn't be surprised if some were younger too, considering Jinsung's age.
So
I think Jinsung has the age to be an elder. I just don't think he is one.
So I was about to say, so being an elder isn't only just based on age in the organization.
Yeah, it could be seniority, like how long you've been there. Jinsung could have like joined a long time ago, or like not as long ago.
Okay. Interesting. But
like
you
being
think
a founding member.
But you think he could be older than some of the elders though?
I think there's potential for it, sure.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. He's with the Slayer Karaka and the Slayer Candidate. Oh, and look, they're surprised. They're like, oh, aha, so they got here before us. To me, you seem... Oh, God, this is Bomb telling him off. To me, you seem less like a god, Slayer, and more like a mean old thug. A thug, huh? Did you come here to die? Of course not. I came here to persuade you. Slave in Utero. God. Bay Lord Yama. Part 2! I've heard you're kind of a loose cannon, but you're even more extreme than I thought. Are all irregulars like you? So I'm confused. So, Karaka is not an irregular, right? And I'm assuming at this point Yama's not an irregular either.
Nope.
Do we know, besides Bomb, any irregulars in a Fug? Maybe besides... Is Looselick an irregular or no?
Probably not.
Wow. So is Bomb the only irregular in Fug?
Yeah, he's an asset.
That is so crazy. Wow. Oh my god, he's making a fist of rage. Good.
Although technically, sorry to interrupt, technically there could be another irregular, but it's not confirmed.
Well, would it be Looselick?
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be him.
You know the character.
I know them.
But,
do I know that they're an irregular?
You're gonna figure it out later, I think.
Do I know that they're an irregular already?
You don't know that they're... Well, you could, if you had context clues, maybe figure it out, but it'll be revealed later.
Interesting.
I think I accidentally spoiled something. Maybe I shouldn't keep it much.
I mean, I don't know who it is.
It's not a big thing, though. It's not a big spoiler, though, so I'll just stop talking about it.
Okay. I mean, I still don't know who it is, but now my eye is peeled. Keeping my eyes peeled.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy? Yama kind of looks like a horse with those ears. Like, those kind of look like horse ears.
Bit, yeah.
Even though they're probably Doberman ears, but... Either way. Good. I can't stand it when people cower before me. But a Slayer candidate needs to be able to take responsibility for what they say. I know you're here to save Jinsung Ha. Dude, I like that Yama respected Bomb for it. You know that clip from Family Guy where Peter went to the hood?
Nope.
Okay, so for everyone's context here, there's a clip in the popular show Family Guy where this white man, and I might, maybe I shouldn't really talk about this, but this white man, Peter, goes to like Harlem, I guess, in New York, or he goes somewhere in the hood, right? And he basically says the N-word to them. And instead of like something bad happening, they crowned him the king because they respected that he had like the balls to even say it. So that's kind of like Bomb here. I know that's very, very a little bit of a jump, but yeah, no, that's kind of how I imagine Bomb here. Like Yama respected him for it.
It fits, yeah.
But either way, dude, he's so fucking tall. Holy shit. I say he wasn't wrong when he said about the proportions. Like, wow. But you're messing up any possibility of negotiating with that stubbornness of yours. Dude, Bomb's not even... Actually, no, he is. He definitely is stubborn. Never mind. What are you going to do now, Slayer candidate? Surely you're not stupid enough to start a fight with me without some kind of a plan, right? I want to make a bet with you for Deng Deng, Lord Yama. Oh my god, dude, look at his hair. What? A bet. I heard from Deng Deng you want to make Deng Deng the main attraction at Canine Tooth Festival. He said whichever Rugrat ends up being the main attraction at the Canine Tooth Festival has to guard the Fang for a day. and then put it back where it belongs by midnight of that day. Just now, Karaka said Deng Deng is in Madarako's floating castle, but my companions and I actually snuck him in here. What the fuck? That video we showed you is from yesterday. Right now, Deng Deng is hiding somewhere in this cage with my companions. That is fucking crazy. We want to defend the Fang with Deng Deng just like in a normal Canine Tooth Festival. If you and your henchmen can steal the Fang away from us by tomorrow at midnight, you win. Otherwise, if we hand the Fang back to you at midnight, we win. What do you think? Whoever loses has to do whatever the winner wants. Dude, this is crazy. I like this. This is wild. Are you saying you want me to compete with you in the cage to see who can hold on to the Fang? Yes. In return, everyone except us can choose their own teams, just like in previous Canine Tooth Festivals. Oh my god, this guy's about to laugh at him. Oh my god, wait, I don't think that's just him. Or maybe it is. Dude, there's moments where Yama looks really fucking scary. Like, holy shit. Wait, Yama. The Slayer candidate never said a word about any of this to me before. We would never. Fine. Challenge accepted. Yo, Yama likes it! If you win, I'll let Deng Deng go and do whatever you say. Really? Yep. But if you lose, oh nah. What does the winner do to the loser?
Oh no.
I get to keep Deng Deng, and I won't help you fight Jihad's forces. You'll have to give up both Deng Deng's freedom and Jin Sung Ha's life. Plus, I'm gonna take that thorn of yours and chew you up right down to the bone. Jovial Grace. Yo, why is he touching him like that? Oh my god.
All these dog people a little creepy.
Yeah, what the hell? I mean, listen, dogs are very, like, touchy. Like, you know, they love to, like, jump on you and shit, but...
Yeah.
Damn, yo. So wait, does he mean he wants to, like, just have Bomb as a slave?
He's gonna kill him.
Oh my god. So you'd better be ready. What the hell was that, Jovial Grace? We came here to ask Yama for help. How could you provoke him like that? And you never even asked me about it. Why the hell did you come here? Our goals and Deng Deng's freedom are totally separate issues. Saving my master may be important, but I can't force Deng Deng to be a prisoner for life. What? Besides, don't you think it's a bit presumptuous to expect Yama to help us even if we give him Deng Deng? If we win this bet, he might be more likely to help us. Dude, Bomb's not wrong here. Like, they were literally doing Scout's honor. Like, oh yeah, I promise I help you, pinky promise. You fool. You have no idea how terrifying Yama is. Do as you wish, Jovial Grace, but I'm not helping you. Yo, what a fucking asshole, bro. What? In fact, Deng Deng, I'll make a deal with Yama right away. Yo, what the hell? I'm done counting on you. Dude, look at Bomb. Bomb is giving him the mean eye now. This is what happens when Bomb is firm. At the same moment, Team Isu. So in a way, Bomb is fighting a 2v1 now. Not only does he have to fight Yama's people, he has to like kind of be aware of like what Karaka's doing too.
Yeah.
Business area in the cage. Oh my god, dude, look at the dong blade. Holy shit. Wow, this place is amazing. Also, wait, I have a question. When Hots fought Lilial and Shilial, or I guess whichever one he fought, because he only fought one of them. Shilial. Was she wasn't a ranker, right?
No, it's just a regular.
Okay, but she was a princess.
Yeah, she's like in Dorsey level.
And Hots beat her.
Well, she escaped, and she kind of, I don't know, she kind of made it seem like she could have won, but I don't know if that's true or not.
You think she was bullshitting?
I feel like the Dong Blade has a lot more to offer.
So
But
I-
Shilio hasn't really shown any of her abilities, so.
that's true. But what exactly is the Dong Blade? I'm gonna be honest, I know it's strong, but I forgot really where it's from or like where it came from.
It's an ignition weapon.
Okay.
It's really strong.
Okay.
Just Hot's unsheathing it is what caused all the damage that he did to like the arena when he was fighting Shilio. He didn't even ignite it.
But where did he get it from?
I think they mentioned that at some point. I don't know if it's been said yet.
Okay.
It's not too big of a spoiler. Do you want me to just tell you, or do you want to wait till you see it potentially?
Is the moment past?
I don't know. That's the issue, but it's not like a super huge spoiler. I think.
We'll leave it for now, and then I might ask you again in the future.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, they're in the business area. This building doesn't really suit Yama's image, does it? He must be more of a businessman than we thought. Madarako says Yama's one of the richest thug slayers. Oh my god, because he runs cockfights. I think he makes his money with the sports entertainment. Sports entertainment? Yeah, you know, like sports and fighting events and stuff. I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of secret gambling going on the side too. So this guy is basically like Fantasy League. Like this is what he's doing.
He owns FanDuels.
Wow, that is wild. This guy looks so old. That must be why strength is like a kind of currency to these fighting dogs. You're right. No wonder they're constantly working out. Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought this guy was just standing here. Yeah, power is everything here. What is this thing? That's exactly right. In the cage, strength is both power and wealth. Guide dog. Gyugung. There are 3 types of people in the cage. Pure outside humans like you. Canine lords who've inherited the mysterious ancient power of Lord Yama and his brothers. And mutts like us who came and settled here after wandering the tower. Damn. Among those 3 groups, the canine lords are the leaders of the cage. Right now, all of the leaders of our group are canine lords except one. They fight once every 10 years to see who will lead the group. Is that what they call the Canine Tooth Festival? That's right, Canine Tooth Festival. So you know about it. We look forward to Canine Tooth Festival more than anything. Oh yeah? He sure seems happy. Canine Tooth Festival is a very special event to us. It's a chance to see the leaders fight each other, either as one's looking for the regular with the fang, or as one's defending the regular. Oh my god. So I really hope that Deng Deng's dad is the one defending him. The main event of this Canine Tooth Festival is without a doubt the fight between Lord Gado and Kanzan. Lord Kanzan, the third in command, is sure strong, but Lord Gado has been in second place for ages. The 2 of them have always fought each other on defense and offense, but Lord Gado always ends up winning. Wait, so is first place Yama, or is first place someone else under Yama?
Probably Yama, yeah.
Okay, so Gado is the second runner-up to Yama.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. It's hard to say for sure, but there are rumors that Lord Gado's secret son is going to be the star of this year's Canine Tooth Festival. A lot of people think it'll be the most epic fight ever. So I don't understand, what the fuck is the Rugrats supposed to do if these are the main fighting forces? If it's like the top, like high rankers fighting each other, what the fuck is anyone supposed to do with in there aside from just hold the tooth and look pretty?
No, we're gonna find out.
I put my money on the Rugrat defending the Fang too, because my money matters to me. He's bound to help his own son, right? I see. The people living here definitely know about Deng Deng, but they've never seen him. This definitely works in our favor. But we're on Yama's turf here. He's got observers everywhere. Once they start recognizing us, we might never get away. I really hope everything goes according to plan. Coon. Whoa, wait, whoa!
Mm-hmm.
Hold up.
We got some special guests.
Is this who I think it is on the right?
think so.
The Sus Lord himself? Wait, where do I have him on the tier list? Wait, he's not there anymore.
Can we pull him off? Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
pulled
bring
him
his ass
off.
back.
Yo, we might have to bring his ass back. It's motherfucking Chang. Hey, aren't those their companions? Dude, look at Chang. Chang's like, he's like squinting. Dude, Chang is so interesting. And just to remind everyone, because I know it's been a while, but when Jinsung like raided Bomb's group because he wanted to like spank Bomb for being disobedient, he basically whooped the shit out of everyone, and he went uncharacteristically hard on Chang for some reason. Like he literally kicked Chang into the ceiling. Excuse me. But the weird thing is, or was it Yuri or was it Jinsung that said this? One of them.
Jinsung.
Okay, yeah, Jinsung said like, "Oh, something's really weird with Chang." Like Chang.
Oh wait, I think that might have been Yuri. Actually.
Okay, so yeah, I think it was Yuri too. So I forgot under what pretense Yuri said it, but Yuri basically said like, "Oh, something's up with this guy. This guy is weird." And for Yuri to say that means like that's a red flag. Something's going on with Chang, and we finally see him here. I just got a message from Bomb. I think the deal with Yama went okay. Really? Good. Considering Lord Yama's personality, it's a miracle he made it out of there alive. Will you be okay with this? Huh? I know it's for the sake of your own freedom, but if you do this, you'll be turning your back on Yama. Won't this put your family in a tough position? Dude, I feel like Kun's saying this because he has experience with this. Because look what he did to his family. He fucked it.
Exactly.
I don't care about that. I've got other problems to worry about. Yeah, like Louis. What? Anyway, don't worry about me. No matter what happens, my goal is for Louis and me to be free. Damn, Lord Yama got a nice little city here. Oh shit. Look at that. And obviously they're floating on Suspendium. Excuse me. Anyway. What? Deng Deng's back? Chong Hong's room. Kanzan's daughter. Wait, what? Kanzan's daughter? I thought he was missing. What happened? Well, oh wait, this is the fucking sexual harasser and the intern.
There he is, yeah.
Yeah, holy shit. Well, Lord Kanzan told me to hold on to Deng Deng until Canine Tooth Festival is over. So, I was keeping him locked up in my kennel. Ew, what the hell? But then some bastard named Juvial Grace barged in and escaped with Deng Deng. Oh god, she is... Yo man, Kenzong, I don't know who he messed around with, but this almost looks like a man a little bit.
She's swole.
She is, but Kanzon's daughter, C rank regular, Kan Hong. Juvial Grace? You mean the Slayer candidate? How would a mere rugrat like me know? Hey, intern, you said you saw the Slayer candidate, right? Yes. Was he a big deal or something? Oh my god, she's flexing. Now, even the Slayer candidate is getting involved, huh? Fine. In fact, this is even better. I don't need my father's help. Oh my god, she looks tough. I'll beat Deng Deng myself and become the star of Canine Tooth Festival. Royal Hall. Oh my god, there he is. Oh, this is the box! This is the box! I heard the news, Lord Yama. You made a bet with the Slayer candidate, right? Yes. Why would you do him a silly favor like that? You could have just told him you wouldn't help him. To be perfectly honest, Jinsung Ha brought this on himself. Where did he get the crazy idea of making a regular Slayer can't... Wait. Where did he get the crazy idea of making a regular a Slayer candidate? Do they think Bomb's a regular?
That's weird. They should know that he's an irregular.
Yeah, because... What's his face? Yama knew he was an irregular.
Maybe they mean irregular as in, like, someone who hasn't even completed the tower yet.
Oh.
Because maybe like, Slayer candidates are only picked once they're rankers.
Oh, maybe.
So
yeah.
maybe he means, like, a regular as in, like, his status.
Okay. How do they get this box around? Do they lift this up? Does it like slide across the floor? Do they just like teleport it?
Magic. Freaking magic.
Wow. He did this to himself because of his own greed. Wouldn't you agree? Mind your own business. I'll decide what happens tomorrow. Not even an Elder's envoy can stand in my way. Besides, I never shy away from a bet. You don't seriously think I'll lose, do you? So just to make sure, right? According to the event, Yama can't participate in the event, right?
Right.
Okay, so he has to choose his own people. So, it's definitely gonna be Kanzong. Kanzong is the main villain. He's a high ranker too. All you have to do is be quiet, sit back, and watch me win. Then, how about this? I brought a few members of my attendants with me this time. We want to Oh no. We want to participate in the Fang stealing game at Canine Tooth Festival too. If we win the bet, you know what I want, don't you? Oh no, Yama does not seem to like this. A few hours later, 10 minutes before midnight. Oh shit, what the hell is this? Oh, is Bomb training? We're heading out. Fuck. We're heading over to where the Fang is now. Yama hasn't done anything suspicious, has he? No, he'll only act if we steal the Fang at midnight. Those are the rules of the Canine Tooth Festival. Dude, I love how Bomb just meditates now. I think that's so cool. What about Karaka? I wouldn't count on him. He might even end up turning against us. I wouldn't want to have to fight Karaka too. Aren't we a bit short on people, Bomb? We'll just have to try our best. I'll keep an eye on the enemies. Good luck with Deng Deng and the Fang. Alright. Be careful, Bomb. I will. You be careful too, Kun. Dude, look at all the Shinsu. That's so cool. Oh my god, what is he making? What is that? Oh my god, he's like making a sun. And he's just calm. Look at Bomb. He's a guru. Who's there? Oh no, don't tell me it's bitch. Don't tell me it's bitch. Wait. Maybe it's not bitch. Who the fuck is this? They have long hair. Huh? Oh god, it's Ghost! What the hell? Did he always have hair like this?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god. Wait. You? Oh my god, what is going on here? It's Shinsu. Oh my god, is he blasting it at him? No way. Oh my god, wait, Bomb pulled out the wings. Oh shit. Wait, so he's allowed to use the wings, right? Because those are his creation? Okay. What's going on? What's Ghost doing here? Dude, Ghost looks so crazy. What the fuck? Oh my god, Ghost is already starting his shoes. What's he doing here? I haven't even heard anything about him since I was on the floor of tests. Yeah, neither have we. What's he suddenly doing in Yama's territory? I'm surprised Bomb remembers Ghost too. Hey, what are you doing here? Why are you attacking me out of nowhere like this? Oh my god, he's confused. Oh wait, no, maybe that's Bomb. Huh? That's some really powerful Shinsu. He used to be a spear bearer. Did he change positions? That's Shinsu. Oh my god. It's the strongest of any C-rank regular I've encountered so far. I mean, listen, he's an envoy for a reason, right? He's protecting a fucking elder, potentially. The Canine Tooth Festival Arena. You know what this looks like? This looks like a honeycomb. This looks like a beehive.
Yeah.
Well, here we have the tooth. Is that the Fang? It's a lot bigger than I thought. That monster sleeping under it must be absolutely massive. Yeah, some people even say that's actually a smaller version of real Fangs. Wait, so let me get this straight. The monster is still alive, but it's legitimately sleeping, or do you think that's just a story they say to everyone?
Well, that is the story that they're saying.
So we have no clue if that's actually true, if they're just saying that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I feel like Yama probably did beat the shit out of this thing. I don't think it's still alive, though. Or it's here.
What is the monster?
I don't know. Maybe he ate it. I don't know. Maybe it's him. Maybe he's the monster.
Yeah.
Well, it's midnight. Are we supposed to take the fang now? Yep, you can put it in your lighthouse if you want. Just take it out when you hand it over to Lord Yama tomorrow at midnight, when the arena is packed with people. Alright, then let's... Oh my god, they're already here. You got here right on time. You're still as punctual as ever. Bro, there's no way she's with them, right? Okay, oh god, who's that in the back? Who's that in the back? Long time no see. I know you've been looking for us all. Looking all over for us. What a funny coincidence to run into you here like this. So let me get this straight, Adrian. Are these the people who were originally in Kuhn's team when he was like going
Yeah.
up? And they
Early season 2.
did they betray him, or were they always
Yeah.
with Rachel?
They betrayed him.
So originally they did join
Well,
with him, but
actually,
Rachel...
no, they were always with Rachel. No, they were always with him.
So they were
Oh,
more.
the plan was always to turn on him at some point.
So even from the beginning when he got them, they knew like they were gonna fuck him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this actually might be in the anime. I thought.
Yeah, wow.
Meeting these guys.
Yup. AA. God, that's what they used to call him. Dude, every time Kun does anything, he always fails, man. It's so sad. Also, this is an amazing panel. What the hell are you bastards doing here? Oh, damn, that's the end. Wow.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Alright. To the blog post. Hiya. Oh my god, there he is. You know what he looks like? He looks like he's wearing a watermelon on his head.
Yeah, I mean, in this drawing, he kind of looks like he has Bucciarati's hair from, like, JoJo.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright.
Yep.
So before I get started here, small thing I want to note is that they changed Ghost's name to Arc-Young, so if you see that in the end note, that's supposed to be Ghost.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why or when they changed the names. This is actually something pretty common in Tower of God. Names do change throughout the story, so like if we might mention someone's name, at some point it gets changed a little bit. Like the best example will probably be in Dorsey. It goes through a few iterations.
Really? What are the iterations?
It's slightly spelled different. Like it was spelled Andrassi at some point, I think.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
And then there was, Dorsey, the one we're most familiar with, and there's one more. I forget what the last one is. There's like one more like pronunciation of Endorsey or like spelling of it that like changed a little bit. But
isn't that with an A?
Yeah, that's the Andrassi one, but
okay.
Oh man, I forget. But yeah, like names will change here and there. Endorsey is kind of like a tweaking one, but this was like a complete change. We went from Ghost to Archeon, so.
Yeah, that's a big
happen.
jump.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful. I know. Oh, another thing's like the Shinwon Ryu, right? They call it like Divine, whatever, Shinwon Ryu, and then it has like a few other names too. The Shinsu Black Hole Sphere, right? Which is probably it feels misleading to me. Because I think Shinwon Ryu is like the best name for it, but whatever. Anyways, starting with the end of Archeon, Kerr, Bomb, question mark, Archeon, Kerr.
So he just doesn't talk.
Confusion. Yeah.
Confusion.
Hi there. This is SIU. This is season 3, chapter 9. It's crazy. It's only chapter 9. I feel like so much has happened in just these 9 chapters.
Yeah, honestly, holy shit.
This week's afterwards picture is Archeon, who had made a surprise return. It was said that Archeon would return at some point after season 1, but I hadn't chosen an exact time. But when season 3 started, I thought now would be a good timing. Good for the story down the line. So Archeon joined the main story.
Yay.
This chapter will be a Bomb making a bold game proposal to Yama. Tower of God has a lot of genres mixed in, but overall it revolves around progressing the plot as we go through various games. That is very true. Like we had the Crown game a lot in season 1. We had the Last Test in season 1. There's a lot of games. I love it though.
A little complicated sometimes, but
yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think it's something that differentiates it from other fantasy or shonen manhwa/manga. No Game, No Life. Begs to differ.
Oh. Wait, that's a manhwa?
That's an anime. So you're saying it differs from a typical show for like other shows where they just mentions No Game No Life, which is one that does probably just that. I don't know. I actually haven't seen No Game No Life.
It's pretty good, but that's a conversation for another time.
Yeah. And the tower itself revolves around tests and games constantly, so it may be natural to have these sorts of games or bets. While Bombing Yama's game seems rather unbalanced, please look forward to see how this gets resolved. About Kanzai and Yama's underlings, the concept was a group who enjoyed fighting and showing off their strength. So at first I was going to make them feel like pro wrestlers.
Wow.
But I thought that'd be overboard and a little and too cliche. So I toned it down a little and just made them minions who work out a lot. Whether it's the entire race or just their ability, they are specialized for fighting. But since they are a select group without any outsiders coming in, and their talent pool is small, to have an exclusive faction with this many rankers is actually an incredible thing.
Oh.
Lastly, we have Bomb against Arkyung, and Kun, who met allies that betrayed him for the first time in a while. On how the story will continue, on how Kun will react, please look forward to what comes next.
They're bringing back a lot of people from like season 2 and season 1.
That's what I'm saying about Tower God. You just gotta wait sometimes. You know, if there's like something that's bothering you, it's like, don't worry, maybe season 4. Things gonna cook, guys.
That is crazy.
You won't forget, guys.
I have a question. Do we do you remember the coon's name that was there when we saw him playing the games on like the 67th floor or some shit?
The one in Wallhead song?
Yeah. Do you remember what his name
Blueberry?
is? Blueberry. Okay, I thought it was Blueberry. Have we seen him anytime soon?
That's his actual name. But...
Yeah, I know. Have we seen him anytime soon or no?
We've seen him here and there. I don't remember the last time we saw him, but he pops up every once in a while.
Okay, and is he strong / important?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. You may continue.
These days the weather is becoming a lot warmer, and whether it's because of the warming air or something else, I've been having a lot of thoughts about this or that, doing a lot of hard thinking. Since I am a pretty sensitive person, sometimes a lot of things can be very complicated and hard to understand. Sometimes you just simplify it and take it in slowly. I hope sincerely that everything brings you happiness and joy. Even if you overthink it, there's not much more to it. Then I hope you enjoyed this week's chapter, and I'll work hard to come back with another chapter next week. Have a happy, healthy week. Thank you. See you next week. P.S. I ate 3 watermelons in 2 weeks. I think I'm addicted at this point.
Man, that's nothing.
And that's that.
That's pretty good, but that's nothing. I can eat way more than that. And in fact, like I said,
that's a lot of water, bro.
I'm eating watermelon right. Well, I ate the watermelon. It's all gone now, but I was.
You know what's crazy? I just got watermelon while you were reading this chapter too.
Damn. All about the watermelon.
I was thinking about it. You got me thinking about watermelon. SAU was saying it. You were saying it. I had it this morning.
Join the club.
Yeah, it's perfect for summer.
Okay. So, Adrian,
do
you want to keep going?
Call it here.
All right.
Until next time.
So, till next time, we will end it right here. So, we hope everyone enjoyed. As I often say, we always do this live at Twitch TV/Technical Channel. Just kidding, it's called Tecnics Channel, not Technical Channel. It is confusing for some people though. But it is Tecnics Channel, and we usually do it on Friday, but sometimes over the weekend. Very rarely during the weekday, but if you really want to know when we do it, go to my Twitter. Twitter.com/Technics Channel, I think. Excuse me, it should be Tecnics Channel. Do you remember which one it is, if it's Tecnics or Tecnics Channel?
I don't know. Did you put it in the description, though?
No.
What? You should.
Yeah, I probably should, but I don't know. You know.
You should have, like, a predetermined thing you can, like, copy-paste. So, like, people can see, like, your Twitch stream and whatever.
Well, for the stream,
on, like,
yeah.
Some of your videos?
They have the stream. Like, the stream is always there. It's always
the stream, okay.
But,
so that's something.
You know, I forget my Twitter. Because it's either Technics or Technics Channel. I remember one time I checked it to make sure. Or I guess
What's
it's not even
you
Twitter.
from dropping the Twitter in the description, too?
I would have to do it each
if
and every time.
You want people to check it out.
Because my Twitter is only...
Isn't it just a copy-paste?
It's really... Oh, it's Technics Channel. Yeah, it's Technics Channel. There we go. But, Yeah, no, it's more like I only really use it for Tog, honestly. I don't even go on Twitter other than to advertise Tog, really.
Fair enough.
But either way, so yeah, my Twitter, twitter.com/Tecnics channel. If you want to know exactly when we're going live, I usually tweet it out a little bit beforehand. And if for some reason you can't make it to the live because you're sick, dying, or dead, you can always catch the VOD at a later date at youtube.com/Tecnics. So either way, that's going to be it from us. I hope everyone enjoyed. But before we go, Adrian,
Mhm.
do you have any tips for everyone out there on how to deal with cockroaches?
Honestly, I'm not too good with these guys. I hate them so much.
Mmm.
Keep food away from rooms, your room in particular, so at least they just stay in the kitchen. But I think the
Okay.
worst thing is having them in your room, in your safe space.
Yeah.
So keep food out of your room. If you ever eat in your room, make sure you keep it clean. That's what I do.
Are cockroaches bad? Because I heard they might be like, are they good or bad? Because I know spiders and centipedes are good because they'll kill
I
other
don't.
things.
Cockroaches just kind of eat food. They don't eat other bugs. I don't think. They
Oh, they
just kind of.
don't?
They're kind of like scavengers.
Oh, wow. Are they an
I think
active threat to you, or at least, or?
they're not a threat at all. No, they don't really do anything, but they're gross. And
Okay.
I mean, I guess they could be dirty, right? Like if they touch your food and you eat that, that's kind of gross.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, well, either way, those are the tips and tricks for dealing with cockroaches. I'm definitely gonna not listen to that. I'm not taking my food out of my room.
You
But either
know,
way, we hope everyone enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.